My name is Evelyn Foster, 85 years old. After my husband died last year, my son hired a live-in caregiver named Monica to help me around the house. Monica was 38, had excellent references, and seemed trustworthy. For 6 months, she cooked, cleaned, managed my medications, and drove me to appointments. Then my granddaughter Sarah visited for Thanksgiving. She noticed immediately that something was wrong. "Grandma, where's your diamond wedding ring? And Grandpa's gold watch? I don't see any of your jewelry displayed." I looked at my empty jewelry box. My wedding ring was gone. My mother's pearl necklace? Gone. My husband's watch collection? Gone. Over 60 years of accumulated jewelry worth approximately $85,000 had vanished. I confronted Monica. "Where's my jewelry? Everything's missing from my room." Monica looked shocked. "Mrs. Foster, you gave those to me, remember? You said you wanted me to have them because I take such good care of you." "I never said that. I want my jewelry back immediately." Monica's expression changed. "Mrs. Foster, you have memory problems. You're confused. You gave me those items as gifts. I even have it in writing. You signed a paper saying the jewelry was mine." She showed me a document with my signature stating I was gifting my jewelry collection to Monica in gratitude for her excellent care. I had no memory of signing it. Monica called my son and told him I was having severe memory issues and making accusations. My son, who lived 3 hours away, believed Monica over me. "Mom, Monica's been wonderful to you. If you gave her the jewelry and signed a document, you must have forgotten." I was devastated. Everyone thought I was losing my mind. But I knew the truth. Monica had stolen my jewelry and forged that document. What Monica didn't know about me was this. Before I retired at 70, I worked as a handwriting analyst for law enforcement for 35 years. I testified as an expert witness in hundreds of forgery cases. I examined the document Monica had shown me. The signature looked like mine at first glance, but I could see it was forged. The pressure patterns were wrong. The letter formations were slightly off. Someone had traced my signature carefully, but it wasn't genuine. I couldn't prove it alone. My family thought I was confused, so I contacted my former colleague, a forensic document examiner, still working for the state police. "James, I need help. My caregiver forged my signature on a gift document and stole $85,000 worth of jewelry." James agreed to examine the document. His analysis confirmed what I knew. It was a forgery, but we needed more evidence. I hired a private investigator who discovered Monica wasn't just stealing from me. She'd done this before with 3 other elderly clients. She'd work as a caregiver, gain trust, forge gift documents, and steal jewelry and valuables. She'd stolen over $200,000 from vulnerable seniors over 4 years. The PI also found that Monica had pawned some of my jewelry, my wedding ring, my mother's pearls, my husband's watches. He had pawn shop records with her signature and identification. I gathered everything. The forensic analysis proving forgery, the pawn shop records, evidence of Monica's previous victims, and statements from other families she'd stolen from. Then I contacted the district attorney's office. They opened a criminal investigation immediately. Monica was arrested at my home while preparing my dinner. Police found more stolen jewelry hidden in her room, items from me and from her current other elderly client. At trial, I testified as both victim and expert witness. Monica forged my signature on this document. I'm a handwriting analyst with 35 years of experience. I can prove this signature is forged through pressure analysis, letter formation, and stroke patterns. The prosecutor presented overwhelming evidence. Monica had stolen from 4 elderly clients, forged multiple documents, and pawned over $200,000 in jewelry and valuables. Monica's defense claimed I'd genuinely given her the jewelry but forgot due to memory issues. The forensic evidence destroyed that claim. The signature was provably forged. The jury convicted Monica on multiple counts of elder abuse, theft, forgery, and fraud. The judge sentenced her to 9 years in prison. Ms. Rodriguez, you systematically targeted vulnerable elderly people, gained their trust as their caregiver, and stole their most precious possessions. You forged documents to cover your crimes. You showed no remorse. 9 years in prison. Through the pawn shop records and asset seizures, I recovered $68,000 worth of my jewelry. Some pieces, like my wedding ring and mother's pearls, were recovered intact. Others had been sold and couldn't be retrieved, but I received monetary compensation. Monica is now 2 years into her 9-year sentence. The other 3 families she'd stolen from also recovered their property and received justice. I'm 85 years old. A professional thief targeted me because she thought an elderly widow would be easy to manipulate and that no one would believe me over her. Monica forgot that some elderly people spend decades developing expertise that doesn't disappear with age. I used 35 years of handwriting analysis experience to prove she'd forged my signature, hired a PI to expose her theft ring, and testified at her trial to ensure she went to prison. My jewelry is back in my possession. My family apologized for not believing me initially, and Monica learned that underestimating an 85-year-old forensic expert was the mistake that destroyed her criminal career. Every time I look at my recovered wedding ring, I think about Monica sitting in prison, learning that age and vulnerability aren't the same thing.